Hi, I'm Lee from Enthusiast Photographer, and since my Black Rapid and Arca-Swiss solution is what generates the most traffic to my site, I figured I'd give a video demonstration of it. Here I've got my Black Rapid RS7, which I loved a lot. The one thing I really didn't love was the convenience of this connector and the potential failure. When you screw this into the bottom of your camera and there's always a nub sitting there, I didn't like screwing it and unscrewing it. And then I got a tripod that had an Arca-Swiss based head and plate system. So, now I was really kind of faced with this Black Rapid or my Arca-Swiss. I didn't like that. I thought it was fiddly. I didn't like screwing and unscrewing that over and over again. So I pushed a couple ideas I saw on the internet together and came up with this. And the components are pretty simple. It's in this case, a 1-inch Kirk clamp. You can use obviously Kirk or Really Right Stuff, or Sunway Photo has a very affordable one that's about 25 bucks on the internet. But just a good 1-inch clamp, and then from Optech this Uniloop safety tether, and I'll show you why that works. So the way you kind of put it together is take the fastener or whatever from Black Rapid, put a little bit of blue Loctite on it and moisten that rubber gasket, and use the carboner to screw that in super tight, because it's never going to come out again. I mean, you can use the blue Loctite that'll break free, but I'm never going to do anything different with it. So anyway, so screw that in really tight. I actually put a little bit of gaffer tape here to make sure the carboner can't come unfastened, and frankly keep a little bit less metal on metal. And then I put the safety tether on here. One end goes here on the D-ring, not up here, but on the D-ring, so that if this fails, you still have your safety strap available to you. And the other side goes on the hole that'll be in your L bracket or your single, base bracket for your Arca-Swiss. So what happens is you come in, you're ready to go out, you plug in the safety tether, you put on the clamp, and you're already ready to go. Not a bunch of screwing, not a lot of prep, and you're ready to go. And if something happens, if your carboner breaks, if the fastener comes out, or the clamp comes loose, something happens, whatever that is, you still have that safety tether, to give you enough time to capture your camera before it hits the ground. You get back, undo the clamp, pop off the safety tether, ready to go in your bag, ready to go handheld, whatever you need, it's ready to go. And I think that's just a lot more convenient. So the safety strap keeps you from the fumbles, or if something breaks, again, make sure you attach it to the D-ring. And then, it really just is so much more flexible. I actually like it better even as a standalone strap. If I didn't have the Arca-Swiss, I think this is a lot faster to get in and out of the Black Rapid system. But combined with the fact that I shoot off my tripod a lot, I just think it is so much smoother, much less fiddly, more convenient, and actually I think it's a lot faster in general. So, this setup I think gives you a much better experience with the Black Rapid, much more convenient with your Arca-Swiss tripod system. People have kind of said, oh, what about the mount? The mounts are designed, to hold lenses while, with a fair amount of weight hanging off the front. When they're on a tripod, they're strong. Black Rapid's not a bad company. They're not going to go and put something that's going to encourage you to damage your camera. So I personally wouldn't worry about it, with the exception of the fact if you're using a very large lens. So the one nuance to this setup is it also gives you better flexibility when you have lenses that have their own feet. Very large lenses like my buddy's 7200 here. So, just to kind of show that in action a little bit, you've got, this very large lens now, and you don't want to put all that weight here, and frankly I don't think it'd hang as well. So what you do is still get all the value. I put the clamp on so the knob is facing away from where I'll be, using the lens, and then the safety tether still can attach to the camera. It's still very much out of the way. I don't have any problems hand holding it at any time, and you still have all that carryability that you were really looking for. So I think even when you have bigger lenses, not only is it just as safe, it's actually a lot more flexible. So that's it. That's the Black Rapid and Arca solution. Come check me out on enthusiastphotographer.com. Follow me on Facebook at Enthusiast Photographer, and I'm Enthus Photo on Twitter. Thanks!